You know, one of my favorite rigs, you know, when you're around schooling fish or groups of fish, is a double caffeine shad rig. And, you know, I've learned the hard way to not use a three-way swivel. So I've got a really neat system for doing this, and it really works well. So I want to show it to you. So all I do is I've got a Mustad 5/0 KVD grip pin hook tied to about a 10-inch piece of 20-pound Bass Pro XPS fluorocarbon, and then I've got a barrel swivel on it. Then I did the exact same thing, but I made this one about 14 or 15 inches long. And again, I've got a 5/0 on that, and that 5/0 KVD grip pin works perfect for a 5-inch caffeine shad. If you're gonna downsize to say a 4-inch, you know, you can go down to a 4/0 or a 3/0. The other thing you can do is they make these hooks in a belly weighted version. So if you want the bait to run deeper, you want it to get down deeper in the water column, you can use one, you know, with a 16th ounce belly weight on it too. So it's very versatile to fish all columns of the water. I like to fish it, you know, typically up high a lot, real fast, and with that I want to use an unweighted hook. So, you know, you can rig your caffeine shad on there. I'm just going to, you know, put it in there 1/4 of an inch, and once it goes over that grip pin, I want it locked in place, and I'll rig that because I don't want it to slide down in the belly of the hook. So that's why that is real important. And then you're going to tie it on your main line, and I'm going to throw this on a big rod. You know, this is something that you know, you want to be able to cast real far, you want to be able to work it fast. So I've got a high-speed reel, I've got a 7.5 foot heavy action rod, something that you might use for flipping, and then I've got my 2 leaders right here. And again, the shorter one is important that you put that on the line first. So all I'm doing is I'm going to slide that up on the line and then tie the second leader on. The problem with the 3-way swivel is it does not allow, you know, if you hook 2 bass and they go a different direction, it doesn't allow anything but bad things to happen. They're going to break you off. So that's why this rig right here, not only does it keep your line from not twisting, but it also, when you get 2 on there, this other one will slide up the line. So if you get 1 bass, he's taking it off over here, and it's not going to break your line. But I do, you know, typically throw it with pretty heavy line. You know, 17 or 20 pound test is my go-to. With fluorocarbon, they're not going to see it. But when you do this rig in the water, it has incredible action. So I can make a real long cast with it. And, you know, one of my favorite things to do is just, you know, jerk it like a normal jerk bait, and then just burn it real fast and then kill it. And when you do that, those baits just spread apart real fast. So it's a very cool scenario, and it's a great way that you can catch multiple fish, or if they're in that schooling mode, you're just showing them more baits. You know, it really gets them fired up, and it's a great rig. So, you know, that caffeine shad's got a lot of salt in it. It's got tremendous action. And again, when you reel it real fast, it looks like a real bait fish that's fleeing. It's got that shimmy to it. When you kill it, they separate out, and that's when they explode on it. If you want to learn more about what it's like out on the tournament trail, follow me on social media, go to my YouTube channel, or go to kevinvandam.com.